This is the weekly sales meeting for February 16th, 2025. My name is Chris Fleming. You can reach me at chris@cdmediaconsulting.com or go to our website at cdmediaconsulting.com. Today's topic, giving up too soon. Sticking with a goal or project requires persistence. It's easy to get discouraged, especially when quick results don't come, but giving up too soon can mean missing out on the potential for success, which may be waiting around the corner. Persistence builds resilience. It is what helps sales professionals face rejection and keep moving forward. Famous inventor Thomas Edison said many of life's failures were people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. His words remind us that the path to achievement often includes failure, but those setbacks can lead to greater success if you keep pushing forward. Very few sales happen on the first call. In today's environment, it takes 8 touches just to make the first contact. Potential customers need to hear from you many times before they're ready to engage. Research supports this. 80% of sales need 5 or more follow-up calls after the initial contact, yet many salespeople stop after the first call. We let potential opportunities slip away. By sticking with it, you increase the chances that a prospect will respond to your outreach. If you stop too early, you might be leaving future successes behind, all because you didn't give it a little more time and effort. Selling can be unpredictable. The path to closing deals isn't always straightforward. Each interaction with a client may present a new challenge, but one thing is certain, and that is if you do nothing, that's exactly what will happen. There is not a constant line of people making a path to our doorstep to give us money. But by staying persistent and consistent, we build relationships. We start with the foundation of dedication and reliability. We prove that in the follow-through. When the customer feels they can trust you as a seller to follow through, it can make all the difference in securing their business. Quitting early breaks the chain of trust. It can hurt your reputation. Building trust and relationships takes time. Author Zig Ziglar said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great." Think about the importance of putting in the work, and putting in the work even when it's hard or seems unproductive at first. Sometimes it can feel like there's no progress, but each small step builds toward the bigger picture. Building relationships is essential, and these bonds don't happen overnight. Consistent effort and follow-through show that you're serious about what you offer. This can build that trust and respect over time. Another reason not to give up too quick is that each interaction, even unsuccessful ones, can teach valuable lessons. Sales professionals often learn more from failed presentations than from successful ones. The Harvard Business Review suggests that learning from failures can lead to improved strategies. This can give you better results in the future. We can do this by analyzing what didn't work. We can make adjustments as needed. We can react to changes in the marketplace as they occur. When we give up too soon, we miss these learning opportunities. We run the risk of repeating these mistakes. Data also reveals that persistence can impact income and job satisfaction. A study from the Bridge Group found this to be a revelation. 66% of salespeople believe that staying persistent has a direct impact on their income. Those who keep trying, even when the odds are low, find they close more deals in the long run. For us in the media sales world, this can be times 2. If we are acquiring the customer for the long term, each sale can contribute to reaching our monthly goals. Here, a single success might make a significant difference in earnings all year. Keep working at it when you know it's the right thing to do. Salespeople face a lot of no's before hearing yes. The latest research suggests only about 2% of sales happen in the first meeting. That means 98% of the time, we have to be ready to keep reaching out. We may need to use different approaches. We need to stay motivated even when the results are slow. Those who are willing to keep going after each no are more likely to reach the rewarding yes. This level of resilience is a key skill for anyone aiming to build a successful sales career. It goes times 2 when you're in media sales. Patience also plays a role in long-term success. Statistics from Salesforce reveal that sales reps who follow up close up to 47% more sales than those who don't. Remember, there is not a line outside our door ready to throw money at us. Patience, in this sense, is about understanding that success takes time. Every step in the process is leading somewhere, and this is even when the results aren't immediate. A patient, steady approach means that eventually the hard work will pay off. This is why The Tortoise and the Hare is one of the best business books for professional sellers. To To sustain this persistence, stay focused on the bigger picture. Visualizing the rewards of success can motivate you to keep going. It was Albert Einstein who said, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." Most sellers don't. It is a reason why there are so few at the top of the profession and a lot of people in the middle. The top tier of sellers is consistent and persistent. They make a career out of a continuous push forward. The skill doesn't take any extra talent, but it does take courage. And it is the courage to do what other people are unwilling to do. It is what separates the upper echelon from the rest of the pack. Detroit Lions coach Dan Campbell had an outstanding year with his football team. When asked how his team could improve, he said, "We have to be good at the things that don't require talent." Walter Elliott was a Scottish politician, writer, and farmer. He served as Minister of Agriculture and Minister of Health for Scotland. He influenced agricultural policy and early healthcare reforms. Educated in medicine at Glasgow University, his background shaped his public health work. Elliott also wrote about politics and rural life. He wrote, "Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other." This is the life of the consultative seller. As we push into the unknown, we find it quite familiar territory. The names and faces may change, but the actions are the same. As professional sellers, we should remember that perseverance affects our career growth. Working through challenges without giving up gives us valuable skills. We learn and enhance skills like problem solving, adaptability, and emotional resilience. These traits don't only lead to better sales, but they also help us stand out in our competitive field. Over time, the persistent seller tends to build a reputation as a reliable and hardworking pro. This leads to more opportunities. People want to do business with people they know will come through for them. Sales success is often described as a marathon, not a sprint. The ability to pace oneself and maintain steady effort can determine whether a sales career flourishes or fizzles out. Data from HubSpot highlights this resiliency. Those who can push forward, even through rejection, are more likely to meet or exceed their sales goals. That is, when compared to those who stop after initial setbacks. This endurance approach means that success isn't determined by any single interaction. It is the sum of the pattern of effort over time. Dale Carnegie, while not a football coach, gave us this pregame speech. He said most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. This is courage. It is a separating characteristic of modern professional sellers. It is knowing beyond the shadow of a doubt that what you have to offer is the best fit for your customer, and then pushing through to help them see what you see. If you have worked with me, you know I tell the story of the famous book, How to Run a Business. In this fictitious writing, you can find an interesting tidbit. It is in Chapter 4, Paragraph 7. This is the chapter on how to get rid of a media salesperson. Every business owner has read it, and these techniques work in 90% of cases, except on those that persevere. Winston Churchill said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." For media sales professionals, this idea means recognizing that each setback is one part of a much larger journey. The courage to continue despite obstacles is a trait. It is one of those traits that doesn't take a particular talent. It means you need to show up and keep showing up. This is getting good at the things that don't require talent. It not only brings individual success, but it bolsters the entire sales team and your entire company. It's easy to feel that after many rejections or unreturned calls, there's no point in trying again. But according to research by Inside Sales, 50% of sales happen after the fifth contact, but almost 44% of salespeople give up after a single follow-up. That one extra ask doesn't take a particular or special talent, it is persistence, and that persistence is critical when reaching the final stages of a sale. Those who push past the initial discouragement are more likely to experience the rewards that come from that extra effort. Don't make the mistake of giving up too soon when you know you have brought real value to the table. John D. Rockefeller was an American businessman and one of the richest people in history. He founded the Standard Oil Company, which controlled much of the U.S. oil industry in the late 1800s. Known for his sharp business skills, Rockefeller also became a major philanthropist. He gave away millions to education, medicine, and science. His charitable work helped establish institutions like the University of Chicago. He said, "I do not think there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature." Sales professionals who push through challenges often find that their confidence grows as a result. Each small success builds momentum. This creates a sense of achievement that motivates further effort. Napoleon Hill once said, "Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle." This quote highlights how resilience strengthens character and builds confidence. In sales, confidence is essential as it reassures clients of the value offered. That conveyance of value with confidence and enthusiasm increases the likelihood of success. Persistence can make the difference between a missed opportunity and a rewarding partnership. Each follow-up is another chance to show clients that you're serious about solving their problems. You have their best interest at heart. You are working hard to meet their needs. By refusing to give up too soon, you position yourself as a reliable partner. You prove you are willing to go the extra mile to deliver value. This dedication is often what clients remember most. It is the cornerstone of long-term business relationships and one that works for both parties. Marianne Rodmacher is a writer, artist, and inspirational speaker. She is known for her uplifting quotes and creative works. Rodmacher creates books, cards, and art that inspires others to live with purpose. Her work focuses on themes of resilience, gratitude, and joy. In her book, Courage Doesn't Always Roar, she encourages people to find strength in small, quiet acts. She writes, "Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day whispering, 'I will try again tomorrow.'" So ask yourself these questions. Am I willing to give up so soon? Or am I willing to try again tomorrow? When challenges arise, it is important to remember that setbacks are temporary. The path to success often includes hurdles. Stay focused on the end goal. Don't give up too soon. Use these principles to guide your sales franchise. Here you can achieve more than you might have thought possible. In sales, as in life, success comes to those who persist. Each interaction, follow-up, and rejection can be a stepping stone toward the bigger rewards that come with dedication. And that is all built on resilience. My new book, 21st Century Sales Success, is now available on Amazon.com. If you like what you have heard here today, please consider ordering a copy or two. You can always send one to a friend. Go to cdmediaconsulting.com right now and follow the instructions to order.